Hello, Internet. Welcome to another episode of Anime Recap, of Recap Corner. So, let's go ahead and talk about what happened this week in Bungou Stray Dogs, as I'm actually really liking the change in what they're doing with the whole Dezai back in the Port Mafia thing and everything. And there's pretty much like a whole bunch of suspense going on with what is Anzo doing. Is he actually a part of this actual group? And at the end of it, you kind of feel as though that, hey, this could be some of that Ocelot type of infiltration that is going on, to whereas that only one person knows that he's actually infiltrating this this brand new group, as he has to do something to gain their trust in terms of giving them information, giving them stuff that they don't necessarily need, or pretty much like losses that won't really hurt the Port Island Mafia. It's something that's going to just sort of help him gain their trust, so that they can do something about them, lead them into traps and take them out, essentially. And I'm liking the way how that this plays out. However, this one seems to focus more on the character rather than, listen, let's just sort of have our enemies go up against the Port Mafia and us learn about all their customs and whatnot. I like this one because it kind of does away with all the whole, okay, we have to tell you this, we got to tell you that, we got to layer all these things out. It takes a break from that and just says, listen, this show's pretty much about action and detective work, and we are going to use these character smarts to our advantage. And this series, you actually feel as though that Dezai actually is one of the most, he is one of the most flexible and intelligent people in the Port Mafia. Because again, not only does he teach his subordinates through actual action, in terms of saying people have clues everywhere on their body. Okay, the leaves say it's not only what is in their pockets, but pretty much it's the residue and mud that is on their clothes, like where they've been and pretty much like what they were doing before they got here. So that can also be a clue. He even goes on to even teach Akutagawa things about his own power, in terms of through quote-unquote punishment, of saying you can even use your power, which is mostly used for killing, for defense. So there are some things there. He even talks about like some of his other subordinates, of saying that even though all of you may have a blank understanding about the people that I associate with, they can kill us all if they wanted to. Not even my abilities, which is to wipe away other people's gifts, can save you from this shit. So, of course, this one does kind of end with a very interesting cliffhanger of them actually talking about like what is Anzo doing, and pretty much like there was a whole mystery about like their friendship, him Oda and Dezai, and what is going on there. However, they give us enough to whereas that it still feels as though that even though you feel as though that you have solved the part of it, there's still more and more information like to pretty much be flooded through. So I will give it that. I don't know how many episodes that this is necessarily going to last, but from what is going on though, I do like it. That and Serious Dezai is actually a nice change of pace that I'm actually kind of liking. It's not however, it's only been about 2 episodes, so it's okay for now. Oda, on the other hand, he reminds me a lot of Kinikita, of Kunikita. So there is something there with him, but for what they have so far, I like it. This has been Recap Corner. I'll see you guys on the next Jongravesshow. Keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.